come join us. Let me get him in here.
Be aware, people, the cast is now rated M for Michael.
Maybe. You know, drag him. Michael, you there? Michael.
Hello.
There we go. Hello, isn't that failed social media site that was all hipster looking?
Yeah, I think it was. Just like your mom on prom night.
Yeah.
Now, I know
James
some
Casey,
people.
R.I.P.
I just want to say, I know some people probably commented on my playing skills. 1, I don't like Kill. 2, I will admit I am a bad player. 3,
I will admit he's a bad player too.
And 3, I wanted to let the others shine. That's why I took jungle. And as you can see, I failed horribly. So
yeah, well, you did let the others shine. You let the other team shine. So
well, most of the time, you got people. This is what you do. Well, when you watch me, this is what you don't do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
All right, everybody. So let's get this started. Yes, rated M for Michael will be a sub emote if we ever get partnered with Twitch.
Yes, for sure. In fact, we just moved the cast with me and Michael actually casting the game that you played on stream as that Renzo. And have you had a chance to listen to that yet, Garwar?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
All I know is the first time they tried to upload it to YouTube, YouTube rejected it.
Probably because it knew what it was. It's like, screw
Finally,
this
the
shit.
second time it went through, it's like, wait, Michael's in this?
Sifu knows. Sifu knows. He already said it. Look, Michael's bad. That's the truth. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna let you finish, but Michael is the worst player of all time.
We'll see what's going on here. Again, we've got 3 people wanting to random, or 4 people now, but nobody wants to jungle. So, will we see the tri-lane?
Maybe. I mean, if you have Cinni actually going to commit to that Predator, you may very well see it.
Yeah?
Actually,
They do not. Okay, Celeste Phoenix is going to swap to the jungler.
Okay.
That's a good call. Good call.
I mean, if you wanted a scary tri-lane, there is one here. If you did Renzo, Zalgus, Makella, that is a frightening tri-lane.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
The chains
You've
and
got
the
stuns and
Yeah.
slows and damages and
yeah.
Dragon is hopping back and forth between Glad and
he
Hunter.
wants to jungle.
He does. He wants to do the tease. I mean, I do the same thing. I show a little skin.
It's
to
not
the
a
right,
tease.
Cover it back up.
We've
No,
seen
he'll
him,
do
we've
it.
Seen him,
No.
We've seen him jungle as a range carry. He'll run his he'll run
He
that
destroyed me as
34%
Vex.
speed. Yeah. Well, he'll run that 34% speed haste loadout, and he'll have a slow early game, and then it's all over with.
Yeah,
he's
it's
vicious as that.
I remember the most uncomfortable phrases that Garwar ever said, and it's like, well, and there's Vex happily farming his jungle.
Yeah. That's not something you want to hear ever. Oh man. Oh man. Well, this will at least be interesting, right?
For sure.
So we're seeing a jungle Voklu by Thudloderp as a new player to the game, or to our games, or ones I don't remember at least. Breno finally got in. He said he wanted to play Kendra, so he's going to get a chance. We do see a Vax on Mekinix, and I think another person who's trying to get in, so there you go. And then they've got TheTylernol, who's a veteran of our casted games, and Paradelton, who's a veteran of our Best Shaper World, so got some interesting backup.
Idol's students shall arrive in 30
And then Dragain, Cottontail, Cinni, all names we've seen. SuperSugoiKawaii on Makella, and SM Celeste Phoenix on the now lane Coggin. Gladiator, that was a great choice. I like that.
Yeah,
People
I like
coming in, I'll Tactician Coggin. No.
You know, maybe if the Sandstorm, the Quick Stand did damage, I would say Tactician Coggin is fine. But since it doesn't give you the Tactician proc. So yeah, Gladiator's much better.
I keep the chain.
In that
Our
case.
little friends have
And the other
arrived.
thing that's nice about the Quicksand on the Coggin is that when you throw that out as the Gladiator, then your Tactician gets easy harassed too, so...
That is true, but I also want to point out that Tylernol is running the Dark Omen skin in honor of the patch notes not having a Nissa nerf.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, let's take a look at that right there. You can see he started Burden of Knowledge. You see the book on his left side there glowing like that. That means he has his slow auto attack ready to go. You know, I do love a lot of the effects detail that goes into the Dawn Gate. You know, there's a lot of times you can tell what somebody is running, and you don't necessarily have to actually be looking at their items or their loadouts, and you can tell what it is. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yep. And what skills they've leveled even without looking at it. So it's made it easier now with the spectator mode, but you never really need it. If you're playing in game, you can learn all the tells.
Yeah, we had to do it for Best Shaper World. We didn't have a choice.
And yeah, Doomscore, I would have liked to have seen Fred Renzo. I mean, you joke, but I'm all down for that.
Oh, particularly a power Pred Renzo. Man, that armor shred, you know, you might think we're kidding, but that armor shred gets real fast.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Power
to mention
Pred, Fate Renzo.
Yeah, his stun duration extends based off how much power you had. I think I had it over 3 seconds at one point.
You did. You did.
That's pretty disgusting if you think about it. In this game, nothing stuns anywhere near that much. So.
No. But then again, you do put yourself very, very vulnerable as, you know, a power Renzo. I mean, yeah, your shield's pretty good, but what do you do after the shield's gone?
You stun him and you walk away, and then your shield's back up.
Basically, well, you're not always 1v1 either, so...
Yeah.
I normally say the safety word, blueberry pancakes.
Blueberry pancakes, yeah. Don't ask me how I know Michael's safety word. That's a long story.
We were at a movie together, but we can talk about that later.
For those of you new to the Shapers Guild, Michael and Garwar go way back.
So one of the interesting things, and this is for anybody that's new to the Dawn Gate that's watching, you pay attention to Cinni's stun on Renzo when he kicks up a rock out of the ground and then punches it at the person. If it's a fully inspired stun, it's going to be a little like sculpture of Renzo's face that's actually flying
awesome.
at them and stunning them. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. But
and you know,
Also,
Michael,
go ahead, Tom.
Oh, you said Fate on Renzo. It's saying that kind of trollisher, but you know, if you think about it, that's additional auto attacks.
I
And
wasn't.
if you can get them on
being
Shapers, that's extra inspiration.
I know.
I was not being trollish. I was thinking that could be you firing his nipples.
Oh
my god.
So Vito, is this a normal game? Yeah, it's a total normal game. Some of the people on the Immortal side did random though, as we're seeing with the Kensu jungle. But it is Dragain. He does know how to Kensu jungle. And for the record, he did start with an armor. So that is how you do it. The Vaklu trying to counter jungle him up here in the top lane, and everybody trying to collapse. This could turn out bad for the Spirit side if they aren't careful.
Uh-oh, there we go.
Looks like they're going to be able to turn
good
it.
blink out from Celeste Phoenix, otherwise known as Lucky. But Dragon, is Breno going to be able to get him? I don't know.
No, not unless he wants to trade his life.
Well, that was.
I actually would have
really
given
nice
that to the Mortal side, but
Wow, Dragon,
No,
you're crazy, bro. You really want to go in on that?
yeah,
Well, he's got his out.
he's the person to do it.
Yeah, so he can land the slow to make the chains easier to land, and then that's a triple kill just waiting to happen for Zalgus. There's
There
the
we
chain
go.
right there.
That could be
Got
the
him.
kill.
Dance begins.
First blood.
And you know the Spirit team was going to like, don't get chained. Whatever you do, don't get chained.
You got chained. Bro, you got chained.
And
Yeah, so now they're going to help Dragain secure his buff. This is a good call for them. Way to be good teammates there, because he needs that to keep going. The sooner he can get to 6, the sooner he can pull some incredible ganks.
Oh my
With
god.
that Void Breaker. Oh my god. Oh my god.
But right there is how Cerulean went down.
Oh,
I
that
mean,
blink.
That's why Amaranth won't date him.
I would think going down quickly would be a reason you would, but oh wait. Hello
This is
everyone.
Amaranth,
This
not
is rated
Kendrick,
M for
Garwar.
Michael. Now that Michael is here. So that blink though, there was that nice stun out of Celeste Phoenix on Connigan on the Kendra, and she unfroze just in time to blink before they could follow up with it.
Oh,
Nice
chain's
chains
gonna
again
land.
in the
Has
bot
to
lane.
blink. Ooh.
Zalgus' chain's doing work in this game, considering he's playing both sides, which I think we've always expected. So.
Oh god. Should I just show myself out? Because guys, this is not going to stop, by the way.
Whips, strips, chains, and dips. Double kill.
The scary thing I think is the Vex. I mean, anytime you see a Vex in a game, you gotta worry.
Yeah.
You've gotta focus on him. You've gotta keep him down in the early game because, like, somebody joked once, like one side was had gotten a Vex and they were way behind, and they're like, oh, just stall for 20 minutes, Kappa. Well, no, that's exactly what they did. And 40 minutes later, the team with the Vex won the game. Like the longer the game goes, the better it is for the Vex.
Oh, flip on. Oh my God!
Oh, Thudloderp dies to a minion. Poor Volek. R.I.P. Bogler.
Just like the Chronicles. Oh wait, Striders aren't out yet. Never mind.
Yeah, no, it's no Strider. He died to one of the Uggers. For the record, Uggers are humans that cosplay as money pigs. That's canon.
I thought that was Woodsy the Owl.
Oh, there's that
here
Void
we
Breaker.
go. There's that
Tyler.
gank with the Void Breaker. Tyler don't have to blink, but it doesn't really go anywhere, and he's gonna go down for this. Final payment will be final. But Mekinix trying to get the turnaround. Good masterpiece, and he has to blink out himself.
He was really close to turning that, and I think Renzo did Renzo level up during that fight, or just before? It was at the very least it was just before, so it was good timing on that game.
No, actually he leveled up from the kill because he only has 99 experience until level 6, so the kill leveled him up. You are absolutely right, Garler.
Yeah, so he selected that ult mid-fight and was able to use it. That's something that I fail at horribly. I can never get it to go off.
Oh,
Cottontail getting jumped on.
All the blanks this game.
Not going to be able to finish.
Oh, but here comes Kendra. Shadow Step onto Paradelton, but it's not going to be able to do anything. Just want to get back to the lane and start farming again.
Where they go.
Alright, do we have a chance to look at items?
Yes, we do, and if you don't mind me plugging something about my latest fan fiction with Vex opening up his own home piercing studio.
I can see that.
And I do want to say,
that final chapter.
Flip mixed with Coggin's hook at the same time looked pretty damn sweet.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Tyler rotating up. Oh, but he's going to eat the chain. Good read from Cottontail. Oh, chain lands on the Oh, my God. Chain lands on the Coggin, and down he goes. Oh,
I was going to comment that you'd think he'd have seen that coming since he's Zalgus. But,
yeah, this is true.
There's probably some weird counter action when it's Zalgus on Zalgus where they can't tell what's going to happen. So
yeah,
like
Jean-Claude Van Damme
lane. Time Cop.
Exactly. Which is an excellent movie. People need to go rent that.
Well, if they're talking about a movie, I probably haven't seen it, so.
Yeah. So Cottontail, the Zalgus on the mortal side, does have a destruction. The Mikella has a ambition, a common thing you're going to see. Nobody else has finished off any legendary items. Doing decently in the blues. And that's on both sides, so... nothing really major coming out. You would call the mortal side a dominance on items right now, but that's about it.
I think the most interesting thing that we see right now on the map is that Vex just sitting on 2,700 Vim, not buying anything at all. He just has a power.
Yeah.
And the fact that he was able to start power and live, you know, I say that now, and then never mind. Caster's Curse coming out big time in there.
Yeah.
Well, at least he has a chance to buy now.
Yep, and he picks up an ambition. Not unexpected.
Chocobo, Zalgus on Zalgus feels like a rave fanfic.
I shall illuminate you.
I'm not sure I get that reference, but okay.
Vex not happy with the Renzo. Oh, great stun right under the binding. I love those. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, I know you love those as Renzo. I come with the approach to the binding on you, and then just like...
Yeah, that was his Zalgus, though. He just chained it right under it. Final payment coming in, not enough to do it.
Oh my God, how much health was that?
Called it. He went down to about 35.
35, alright, cool.
35.
My math is never wrong.
It's all about knowing that amount of damage you're going to do, and he was close. He needed one more auto attack, but it just wasn't going to be.
Paradelton coming in, flips on to Celestial Phoenix. That was a big time bait, because here comes Dragon. He's going to pop the Void Breaker onto Brenlo. Good hook, and the final chapter will land. But can they get any kills out of it? Yes. There we go. Dragon will pick up Paradelton, and Kendra will get out just fine.
Yeah, what we saw there in the bot lane with Mikella with that ult, she started Ambition, so she's only sitting on 30 power, roughly. If you'd gone into like an aggression or something else like that, that would have killed him. But with the Ambition, you're just not going to have the punch behind the ult to finish someone off at this point in the game.
Yeah, when I play carry, I will almost never let the Ambition. just simply because I want to be able to actually kill somebody. Well, Blink got a Cinni. I don't blame him.
A long-term trade, it's fine. Laning against a Zalagus, not necessarily the best choice. 30 armor will do okay against the Vex, but doesn't do anything against the
Goodbye,
Zalagus. Thudloderp trying to get away. Blink to kill. Wasn't necessary.
Renzo's going, oh, he got rooted in great chapter, but at least he had an oppression, so he was able to survive that very, very easily.
Yeah, that was that oppression rush is going to do him some work, actually. So that's the first, or the second, oh no, right now third purple item on the spirit side. Because Tyler went back and got a destruction for his Zalagan.
Here's Celeste Phoenix, and he should expect the ult coming out of Kendra here pretty soon, but he doesn't want to commit to it.
We're going to need some magic resistance built on the mortal side soon. Unfortunately, the only one with it.
Oh, Dragon. Rip Dragon. Drain goes down. He has to blow a blink. And
that
here
could be a
comes
kill
the
on Paradelton. It is. Are they going to turn it?
Oh, it looks like they are.
turn
Brennan's
that
in
for
real
two.
trouble here.
That's.
Oh,
Oh, that
ult.
jump! The shadow step is great.
Oh!
Final
Miss
chapter.
Donk.
From downtown.
So yeah, that 2 for 9 in the top lane where we thought Dragain was gonna die. So much for that.
Yeah, oh well.
But if
Dragain
you
just
look
showing
at
he is just...
Cerulean's body, he did die mid-dunk.
Yes, he did. He was trying to dunk, but he was so low that when Celeste Phoenix hit the we'll hit the Q. What's it called?
Oh wow,
Dust
trying
Devil.
to zoom in on it.
The Dust Devil AoE just totally took him out midair. That is an interesting thing. The Cerulean will die mid-dunk.
In fact, all Shapers will do that. In fact, we saw, I think last week, didn't we have a Kenzu get knocked up by a Desecrator and die midair from it, and he just stood midair like that?
Well, anything that gets knocked out by a Desecrator will stay there, but
Right,
TylerNol getting caught out. He's gonna die again.
Uh-oh, but Vaklu coming in as a cleanup crew.
Thudloderp trying to clean up.
And
Can he get
Dispel.
Cinni? Come on, the
Blink
Vex
and
could do
Dispel.
some work here.
Oh,
Vex just
Dragain.
needs to auto attack, but he ran away. Unfortunately.
Yeah, and it's good. Yeah, he'll have to blink away. Final payment, not so final there.
Vex is all about the right clicking, so even when that happened and you saw that come in, you just keep that right click. He was far enough back that if he had just kept auto attacking the Renzo would have died.
And Cerulean going ham.
Still
like he
not
always
going to
does.
pick anything up. Kendra picks one up, pick up 2.
Yeah, she'll get
She's trying.
easy.
She's
Oh,
nope.
here's the Renzo.
That empowered shield. And he's going to go down to Vex. Kendra's
Here
got to
comes the
reset
fight.
though.
She does not have the ultimate available. There's the chains down. She'll shadow step out away from the Great Rift, but she still should go down. Yeah, absolutely. And Paradelton surrounded by 3. Kill shot slow will land. Wonder if they're going to be able to catch up. There's the Blitz and the Blink and the chains and goodbye.
That was a
And
lot
there's the
for that, but
Parasite
hey.
right there. Dragon, I think you
This
wanted
is
to wait 30 seconds.
this is interesting timing. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll get the money. They won't get the buff, but that's fine. It's going to be some good money for them.
Unless TylerNol steals it.
No.
Nah, he ain't gonna do it. He decided, you know what? I'm not that crazy.
No, I mean Dragain had Vanquish. You got to remember he's the jungler. So
Yeah, I know. That's just the greatest. That just screws with you so much.
yeah, the only shaper that's going to be able to pull that steal off at this point would have been like Sakari, and there isn't one in the game. So
Well, Volok may have been able to do it. Oh, hello. Volok says hi to Michaela. Here's half your health. Oh, Tyler. Oh,
these final chapters. Final chapter is so much greater than the final payments in this game. I mean, we did see, you know, some decent ones, but the final chapters are just on point.
I don't know, man. I don't know if there's an ultimate more satisfying than Final Chapter.
Oh,
Other than maybe
almost.
Voidbreaker coming in across and destroying the terrain, allowing him to dive the binding. He's going to slow up Vex big time.
Yeah.
But, I think
I'd
Vex
just like to
gets
say,
out.
Dragain's doing some damage here, but he's also picked up a control. So he's looking to really just like come in and just be a CC bot and let the team kill people. But even if he doesn't, even if they don't even get to him, he's got the damage right now to take him out. So.
Definitely read our, what was that song that we did for that there that? What was it? Was it Andrea that did a cover of it? Horse there?
Yeah, the Dawn Gate song.
The Dawn Gate
The
song,
Christmas.
yeah. Everybody knows the jungler who buys control makes the game go right.
Yeah. Still true even after the itemization rework.
Very
So they're getting some work on Cinni, but not going to be able to finish him off.
Yeah, I mean, it's Renzo, come on.
Just like to point out, Dragain is now 4-0-6.
That's what I was about to say. As a CC bot, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Cottontail on Zalgus has a destruction, a force, and a command, so he's going for all the damages. Renzo's picked up Prosperity, which I think we expected. Still building out some more items to go with it. The Kogan, though, went with a Rebirth and a Strife.
Wow.
Which is going to be interesting.
You're up against the Vex. Why would you ever build Strife? I don't understand.
I don't know. That's fine. Yeah.
Reversal. Advance to the rear.
I like the Decay a little better in that situation, but it'll still probably do some work. I think they really just kind of want to farm. They're not getting a ton of money off the gigs. I mean, they're 2-1-3, so they're doing okay. But they're Notre Dame, right? And the Mikella has a resonance to go with the ambition, so building that auto attack life right now. I'd like to see some damage behind it. That's what's going to really build into that gold standard. On the spirit side, only a destruction on Tylernol. He needs to go back and shop soon. He's sitting on only 1,500 BIM though.
Yeah, he'll be able to down.
They're a little, they're a little behind. Rebirth on the Cerulean. Glory and Oppression on Kendra. So really pulling out that tank Kendra.
Silence them.
And then the Vex has the Ambition and Energy. Voklu hasn't finished any purples yet, so it's sitting on a form, a desire, and a balance as they go into the top lane.
Everything.
Reno's gonna blitz to get out.
Jump onto Dragon.
Gonna come back in with the ult. He gets one reset. He picks up another one. No one close enough to fall, and he's really low.
Oh, Tylernol going down to the final payment. Ooh.
He was trying to get the final chapter off, which would have killed Mikella, but he died right before it went off.
Yeah. These channel times, though. Yeah, Chocobos has the right idea. The snipe gate is real. It most certainly is today. All the shots hitting from downtown tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. God, I just watched the replay on my other monitor. Yeah, that was a great kill right before he would have killed him. It was fabulous.
Goodbye, Maklu.
Thudloderp, sorry man, but 3 people there mean you're toast, unfortunately. So Kinsu finished the Pursuit and a Clarity. So don't get anywhere near him, because he's going to be just keeping you right next to him.
Exactly.
Also picked up 2 Wills, which is perfect, because you got the Kindra and the Zalgus, and the Volek, and the Vex. So all the things doing damages.
Kind of scary. Vex is almost more magic damage late game than it is physical, to be honest, just because of the grievous wounds.
Cottontail added an aggression onto the destruction, and if I can't believe I'm about to say this, but it's most likely going to be a judgment because that seems to be the thing lately.
Yeah, I don't understand judgment. I don't get it. Maybe he just wants a little bit of health to go with it. Maybe that's the reason, and a little more pen.
He could go a decay.
No, not with
that. That's might, dude.
Yeah, that's might. Speaking of a potential decay, Might is on Kendra. So we could see a decay on Kendra.
Probably, but then again, he did say straight up that he was going tank Drake, so.
So Strife.
Yeah, could be Strife.
Yeah. The Volek went back after that death and picked up an Adamant. That's a good call with that Kensu. And a Mikella with those auto attacks as he closes in. They're going to start trying to auto attack him, and then that's just...
Oh, Mekinix caught out.
Oh, that Void Breaker, and he doesn't even walk through it.
Masterpiece.
Unfortunately, Dragain walked around, and that's a bug with the Void Breaker. Right when you fire it, it doesn't consider there a path there, so when you right-click to move forward, it runs you around the terrain. So he lost his movement speed bonus that he would have gone right down through there, which would have kept the slow on Mekinix. But...
True. There was a blink. Where? That was Celeste Phoenix that blinked. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
What a crazy game.
There's a lot of blinks in this game, though.
Yes, there are. Oh,
and a lot of blitzes. There's 5 blitzes and 7 blinks. So.
I mean, but do you blame him with all these shots that have been hitting from long range?
I know.
You gotta do something.
I know. All these skill shots. Blinks are the only thing that can get you out of the way.
Silence them.
It's all so simple.
Alright, so maybe this binding will go. Wow, what is going on?
They're trying to collapse. You need to do it quick.
Mikella looks really dead right now. Uh-oh,
now they've split up.
Kendra comes down. Rock down, and oh my god. Smart cam, please. Everybody's
Smart
chasing
Game's
everybody.
following the wrong fight.
No
So we got
kidding.
Dragain just deep.
Yeah, I don't see Dragain doing well with it.
He
He'll
kills-
put out
he
Tylenol,
kills
but it'll
one,
go down.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a 1-for-1. That's kind of okay.
Worth.
I mean,
Well,
Mortal
not
dancers
really,
like
because you're giving assist on the over too.
still.
So. Drain down onto Vaklu, but here comes Splintering Spines from Vex, and goodbye,
They
Cinni.
left the stage so
That's what you want to see a Vex do. Just right-click on the closest thing. That's all you got to do. That's it.
Press R, right click, go make a sandwich.
Infamous mishaps. You do not need to win solo games to get into better elo. You just need to win games, whether queued as a group or alone. All winning solo games does is put you up on the leaderboard, which if
Right.
you're in bronze, you don't care about. So play with groups. It'll move your MMR up
For the win.
as long as you win. That's fine. That's the whole thing. Is your S solo queue rating, which is what you see as bronze and whatever, has nothing to do with your matchmaking rating,
True.
and that's affected by all the games you play, whether solo or group.
Alright, well, it looks like we see some people going back for items again. Take a look, any different. Fate coming out
Kensu,
from Kensu, so all
We
the
knew that was
slows.
going to happen.
Eliminate them.
Spread it around. Justice on Zalkus.
Uh-oh, Thudloderp caught out
Able
again.
work from a mortal dancer.
Yeah, 1v2 is not going to be
that, you
his
lot?
favorite thing in the world. He still hasn't finished anything past that adamant, so he doesn't really have a whole lot of damage to contribute. So he needs to be careful. Divinity finished on the TheTylernol the spirit side. Mikella getting caught out. That could be
Paradelton. Uh-oh,
trouble.
here comes
Finally,
Dragain,
we
and
see final
Paradelton's
chapter.
going down. No, wait. Never mind. Tylenol comes in, dropping everything out of
It's like,
Dragain.
oh, there's a
Bredlo
lot
with
of people
the
here.
flip. Shadow step in, not quite enough damage. Oh, and those Night Strike misses. There's
Perhaps I
one.
shall watch them.
Got
They're gonna
two,
die to
but
the
he
turret
can't get
fighting.
out.
Great
Yep,
victories
that
from
was
a
the mining.
spirit dancer.
Hey, 2 for 1.
There
I'd take
is
that as
promise
combo.
Hey,
in
yeah,
the
total
spirit
worth.
dancer. Every dancer has but a brief time on the stage.
Uh-oh, rock onto Paradelton.
clean.
Zalgus
The
comes in. Oh, the
That
tailwind
rebirth,
saves
though.
him in the rebirth.
Look at that rebirth heal him.
Yeah. Uh-oh, there we go. Cinni looks pretty screwed at this point here. Never mind. Here
Yeah.
comes his team to support him. One chain lands on
Stun's
2
gonna
Vex,
be
and he
out
is so
shortly.
dead.
Come on, stun him. No, alright,
No,
doesn't want to do it.
nothing. No.
I need a minute.
So
God.
Cerulean finished a Justice after the rebirth, so and he's got a motion. So he's just all about running and initiating. Kindra did finish a Decay, which is what I thought, and an Aggression. So hopefully a Destruction out of that.
That's a good synergy.
Volek did
actually.
finish a Betrayal. Good choice. It's going to be all that auto attack life for, which is what Volek technically does.
Circle!
And the Vex finished a Resonance to go with the Ambition and a Force, so hopefully
call
that turns
there.
into a Dominance.
Yeah, going with a crit doge. Don't see that very often. The haste doge has been the kind of the flavor of the week, but the crit doge is pretty good too. Nothing wrong with that. And Cinni and Thudloderp just smacking each other around. Nothing really happened.
Neither. The funny thing there is that one could almost argue that Thudloderp came out the worst for wear in that.
Yeah, and it looks like he is going to come out worse for wear because the drain from Renzo's going to make sure he wins in the health
Yeah,
trade.
because Renzo finished a Devotion and he also picked up a Resolve, so there isn't really anything that Thudloderp's going to do to that guy at the moment. No. He's sitting at like 60%.
Renlo
now.
eats all the magic damage and doesn't care, apparently.
Well, yeah, he's got an Oppression, so.
And then, ooh, Dominance finished on Mikella. So that'll help.
Renzo thanks his sidekick.
Alright, looks like we got a new follower, Dom Jesiga? I'm not sure how you say that, but thanks for following, Renzo.
I am Tron.
Oh boy,
Paradelton trying to
Paradelton.
1v2.
Let's come in with the
A
persist.
spirit dancer.
I think he was like, okay, I can 1v1 your game. Oh, there's a cog in there. Hmm.
Ooh. And then there was also a Renzo and a Zalgus that were going to be there any second, so. Well, it is just after 25 minutes, so that is a stage 3 Parasite. But, oh, those chains. These chains just making it so that
Thudloderp
nobody
just
wants to do
getting shot.
Parasite.
Return on investment.
Yeah, those chains do some serious damage.
Renzo thanks his sidekick.
Another follower, Zinnies? Thanks for the follow. Uh-oh, there's Brenlo, caught out a little bit there, but he's pretty tanky himself. There's the Vex standing in the back and just right-click after hitting R, and it's like, you know what? Spirit King wants to run away after that. Dragon coming in behind. He'll pick up
deleted with the chain.
Third. Looks like he does get...
This is proving quite a
No,
pleasure
it
to
looks
play.
like Zalgus picked up the third, and that's Parasite.
How terrible.
2 for 4 in favor of...
There's only the sound
Oh, actually, wait a minute, is that all of them? Why did it say Annihilation? Did somebody just come back up? Maybe I'm just not seeing it.
Cerulean was down, and he's back up again. So he's trying to force him off, and he will.
Uh-oh. That's probably a double for Paradelton right there if he can get it.
No, they're too tanky. He's not even.
Well, and the heal from Cinni is just gonna make it just like he takes forever.
Yeah.
Like Paradelton can't even beat the healing on the Renzo's Embrace right now.
Well, here's the problem. Like, so Cerulean's covered with a real hard chitin shell, right? But Renzo's nipples are known to pierce just about anything, so you can't be an extended fight against a Renzo. Look at that magic damage. Oh, so much.
Domjika. Okay, got it. Thank you.
And yeah, Cat's Eye pronunciation OP. Pretty much anything anything on the internet. I just stop and I'll use the first thing. Like, what's up, Dom? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the whole thing. And this is a guy who's named Garowar telling you that. So.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and then mine's not really any better. So, you know, Terrelthur. So it's not. That doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, you know.
And I don't know what happened to Michael.
Hey,
there he
you
is.
know what? We all spent a really lovely night together in Vegas. And that's how we came up with our names.
I don't remember that, but that was probably.
I mean, if
something
that
Michael
was
said
it, I don't remember it. So yeah, we're gonna go with that.
So Dragain on Kensu has finished a betrayal, which I think we pretty much expected.
Oh yeah, because all the magic is coming out.
The mortal side, Zalgus has finished has the Destruction and Divinity Justice combo
The
with another
spirit
aggression.
dancers trip lightly across a well.
Renzo has now finished his hope, his devotion, and his prosperity.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
Another might.
No hope for the other team trying to take him down. Koggen's got a stability now, along with another might, so potentially that decay. And that's fine. I mean, nobody's built a ruin, so he can do whatever the hell he wants. It looks like the Mikella could be buying a ruin now. That Dominance, Resonance, Ambition build.
That's almost
Mekinix in a little bit of trouble. Makes to get out.
Masterpiece goes down on the Brenlo, but he doesn't care. He's super tanky. And fighting against the tanky Renzo.
Oh, Mikella taking out Paradelton.
Yeah, for sure. But oh gosh,
that crit build.
Thudloderp, he saw 4 people there and he said, "Yeah, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore."
Yeah, the crit build on the carries right now can take out people with armor. It's really interesting. So Cerulean didn't really stand a chance there.
What's even scarier is if you put those crit
The pillar is cracked.
with the 80 carries, the crit 80 carries, you put them with pretty good shred armor, like say, I don't know.
Oh, that blank.
Renzo?
Yeah.
Then they
Unfortunately, they're not fighting anywhere near each other, so
yeah, that's very
not really benefiting them at the moment. Plus, with the Kensu, I mean, they've got so much armor shred on the mortal side, it's just ridiculous. If they were actually fighting together, I mean, the Kensu wasn't even there; he was pushing the top lane there. The Kindra did finish her destruction though, so she is now doing a little more punch with all of her hits.
Mortal dancers place their feet upon
The
the well.
Volek finished an Ambition, so he's triple item. Adamant's Ambition, Betrayal.
Not looking to really burst somebody down, but you know, it'll
The
keep him
Vex
alive.
went with
and he's able to
a
attack.
Pain.
That's good for him actually, because he'll be able to spread the pain effect with his splintering spine.
Well,
so I like
it's
that.
and it's also gonna take out the Renzo shield. I think is where the hole behind that is.
And I think Cinni just figured out that oh wow, Vex has a pain. I need to run away, like right now.
Amazingly enough, Dragain didn't run a crazy haste build as his team fight breaks out. Moral Side is just gonna melt pools. Kendra trying to do what she can. She's the only one left alive here, basically.
Wait a minute, hang on. She gonna be able to
Might be able to pick up a reset. There's one. Can she get 2? Nope.
A fine turn across the floor. By
Yeah, you gotta focus on Dragain there. Dragain and
Perhaps I shall
on the
watch.
Kensu and then the Mikella. Those two
Every
need to go
dancer
down
has but a
early.
brief time.
Paradelton's trying to get Cinni. Gonna
we got
get
one.
him.
Mortal dancer falls.
But he will go down to the game. I don't see him being able to get out.
Able work from Immortal Dancer.
But
There's only
if there
the
is a
sound of
positive
wind
side to
from
this, the Spirit Team
Dancers.
did stop the Parasite. I'm not sure that's much of a plus, but yeah, anything above 3 kills is a kill streak, yes. To answer that, Jack. And Regain will be able to take down this tier 3 binding very, very easily here. Wow, so that's the base open for Spirit Team. They really focus that top lane hard. Gentlemen, are you there?
So Dragain's sitting on,
Okay.
yeah, Dragain's sitting on 5k Vim.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'll go grab some stuff. I think at this point he's kind of like, I'm so far ahead, I think I'm okay. I'm just going to wait until I can finish both of my last items off.
And
before
he's
I go
pretty
back.
close to it.
He's going to go over and pick up the money pigs, which is exactly what I would do in this situation too. So.
And then he'll just finish his build. What do you think his last 2 items are going to be, though? I would say Judgment and... What do you think?
No, he doesn't necessarily have to go at Judgment. We'll see. I mean, he has some options. He's going back right now, so yeah, he does pick up a Judgment, and he goes into what? Does he sell the Will? I don't think he needs it.
No,
but,
I don't think so. Maybe he sells it for a... I don't know. Does
I mean,
he go Michael
technically,
Bay
he
here?
could buy another one of those. No, yeah, he sold it. I'll be a little disappointed if he goes Michael Bay, but we'll see where he goes.
Well, I mean, he does have...
Well, I like
a
the
lot
whole
of-
spreading pursuit across the entire team, slowing him down. I think he's having a little trouble with his decision.
Ruin.
Oh, he gets a ruin. That's a great
I like
choice.
that, too.
Yeah, so much health on the other side that they've been trying to build, especially on the Kendra. So that's going to be a great item. The Cottontail on Zalgus actually finished a Rage to go with instead of going the Judgment.
That's just for the Kendra. That's all
He built
that
a
is.
Freedom. Yeah, he built a Freedom too. So yeah, and I guess facing the Kendra, that's really the only reason I would say that's somewhat okay. Zalgus built a Creation. That's so great. Such a troll build on him. It's not troll. It's realistically a good build, but yeah. Dragain doing so much work. Yeah, that's what I meant. Renzo. Dragain doing work on the Parasite right now while they fight Breno off to the side.
Okay. Yeah, because he picked us at Ruin. Here comes Thudloderp. They're going to try to catch Cinni out, but I don't think he cares.
Yeah,
Nah,
I don't know.
Mekinix
Mekinix is realizing I'm not supposed to be in this fight right now. Breno blinks in, not the place you wanted to be.
No, there's the rock on the Thudloderp. He's going to
There
go
goes
down.
Solic.
Dragon
Vex
should be
is
able
about
to
to
chase
go
down the
down.
other two.
Not break your
And there goes the Tylenol.
Yeah.
A
And there
fine
is
turn
your
of
5-man
evil by
wipe.
a
5
mortal
for
dancer.
absolutely nothing.
This
and
is
that,
a
Team looking to
quite
toss
a
up a
to
surrender,
behold.
and it goes through.
yeah,
The
they didn't
spirit
even need the
dancers
Parasite to
retire.
finish the game at that point.
Be gracious in victory.
Yeah.
Able work from Immortal Dancer. There's only the
All good.
sound of wind from the Spirit
Good fight.
Dancers.
All right. Anything really stand out there other than, you know, all the decays for Michael? 3 decays
fact
in the
that
game?
Dragain CS was the same as the highest gladiator on the other side. As
That
the
is kind of...
hunter.
But
Yeah.
again, but he was also 5k up in Vim, and that's really just the kills and assists differences, really.
Well, yeah, 12, 4, and 12. That's a
Yeah.
bit of a big deal. So, yep. Good times, good times. That's that's the power of that kind of carry in the jungle. As long as you've got someone that can be tanky, and they had 2 people. They had Celeste Phoenix on the Kagan, and they had Cinni on the Renzo being tanky beasts, while everybody else just did damage. That's I don't understand. Where do you get an idea like that? It's so strange. Like 2 people build full tank, 3 people build full damage, and you win the game.
I know,
I'm
it's
blown
weird,
away.
right?
It's just out of the ordinary. Out of the ordinary.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm sorry you're back too. Let's get another game going.
Well, the other thing interesting with Dragain actually running the carry in the jungle, I mean, he was up in levels the whole game, and a jungle will level you quicker than a dual lane. In fact, the only thing that levels you quicker than the jungle is getting a solo lane to yourself if you survive it. That is.
Yeah.